guys, JJ with you today, and I have two special guests to go over our introduction with us. As you know, the optimal way to stay healthy is to have two key components: being nutritious and eating good food, here represented by Mr. Garris, and being fit and getting our exercise in, represented by Mr. Krogman. So they go together hand in hand to stay healthy, just like our trusty principals do. So thank you very much, guys.
You're
we
welcome.
need both of you to make this place work. And you're going to stay, are you going to stick around?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, today we are talking about eat food safely. And what does that mean? Last week we hit on cleaning our hands and keeping them nice and washed up, but this time we also want to talk about our workspace and it being nice and clean as well. So we have warm water and soap, just like we did on our hands. I had the water warm already, and we want to make sure that our spaces are just as clean as our hands when we get started. So we want to watch our tables, we want to wash our cutting boards, any place that we're going to prepare our food. We have to have our food clean, right? Yes, exactly. The other key component we want to do is we want to keep our food separate. We never want to cross-contaminate, it's called. That's kind of a big word, but we never want to cross over like the raw meats with the vegetables. And I actually brought a sample here today. This is actually applesauce with food coloring. We're going to pretend like I just cut meat on this cutting board, and that's just all the germs and the gunk left from the meat. Well, then I'm going to go and cut a banana right here. Same knife, exactly. Same knife. Gonna get my banana right on here, and I am just going to chop that up. So imagine if you just did that, you had all of those germs from that meat that just went onto your banana. This is not what we want. And he's gonna eat that, I bet. That is really applesauce and food coloring, but that is not what you want to do. So that is an example of not what we want to have. We do not want to cross-contaminate our food, so we want to keep those uncooked meats separate from our vegetables. The next thing we want to do to keep the germs away is, like I had said before, germs grow optimally at the same temperatures that we like. We like room temperature, so do germs. So third thing, we want to keep our cool foods cool. So anything that needs refrigerated, you want to keep in the refrigerator. You do not want to thaw things out at room temperature. You want to keep them in the refrigerator to thaw out if they've been frozen. And the fourth thing is same theory, you don't want the temperatures to be the same, so you want to keep your hot foods hot. So after you've made foods, you want to keep them warmed up and heated. And remember, if you're using a microwave to heat things up, you want to use microwave-safe dishes as well. So those are the key components in keeping the germs away from our food. Our bodies can fight off germs, you guys. They can. We have enzymes and things in our body that can fight the germs off, but we want to do what we can to do our part as well. So I brought this for you. We should make a little song, like clean, separate, chill, cook. Clean, separate, chill, cook. Yeah, those are the four things you always want to remember to keep our food safe. Clean your hands and the space around. Separate the raw foods and your vegetables. You don't want to cross-contaminate those germs. Chill the foods that need to be chilled and keep them cool. Cook the foods that need to be cooked and keep them nice and warm. So those four components to have good, healthy, safe food.
Clean.
Cook, right. See, we've got it.
You gotta keep your head up, and you can let your head down.